got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Bell. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. 13th play now, the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to go up top. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
DC.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 6-0 our score after 1. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Tighten up. Pull together.
Singletary to get the drive started. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go, go, go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Value 3. Blue draw corpus. 36.
Here's Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
We go tonight. Like 20.
Let's go. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
On 1st down, Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, I got you.
2 for 66.
Goff now to throw. And Woods has it complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. They'll come out in the pistol. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6.
We go 76. Hey, Haywood.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, gone. Well, he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
180.
You better bring it. I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. Hey, Mike, 15.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And oh, look at that. A diving catch.
Let's go.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Goff on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now it's gone. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing again is gone. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to be. Minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Before getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Check hot route. Hot.
Super 1.
Mike 51.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the motion.
Here we go.
Here's Goff. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now gone. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run with Singletary. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Like 20. Hey, shell.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back.
Throwing on third. Gone. They got him in. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Singletary. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Not
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Maverick wall.
Big gas.
61. Matchbox lights. All right. What's that?
Back to throw. Gone. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Goff now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Joker. Six guys.
Hold on. Check.
Safety.
On the ground, it's Singletary. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Hey, Zoo.
Silver. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Greystone, travel. Check 25. Check 25. Slam, slam, slam. Cornell.
They go right back to Singletary. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
We go tonight. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Focus, defense, focus.
To throw is Goff. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Woods, the intended receiver. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now Jones throwing on fourth down. Got a man, Slayton. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. This is caught. 25 yards that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Throwing Jones. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown of the new season, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Watch the motion.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll run it with Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Ready.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Jones now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Bell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set, ready, 10-2 stop.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Come on, hey, Delta.
Here, one. Kill, 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 kill.
Again, it's Bell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Ready, 90, Wolf.
Big stop, let's go.
Check General West.
Slay, slay.
On third down, here's Bell. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
On second down now, it's Bell, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell with time running out, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Giants, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.